Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Roblox with me. Today's video, I am in fact buying a new plot, and I'm calling it A to Z Town, A to Z City, whatever, because in this video, I am going to be building a little city out of each letter of the alphabet. This is going to be like a few part video. I was initially thinking about a two-part video where I do all the exteriors and then all the interiors in like two different videos, but I feel like the exteriors are gonna be so much easier than doing the interior since there's gonna be like 26 buildings. I need to figure out like the correct placements for like each letter because I don't want there to be like too little space for one letter and too much in another, which I do end up like failing miserably at. But hey, it looks fine, like or like near fine at the end. But like we manage. There's, for that A, I was gonna like put a little hole in the middle, because A's usually have that little triangle thing. But then I decided not to, because like that's very like space consuming, and we don't really have a lot of space to work with, even though it seems like we do. We have 26 letters, and I really hope I'm able to fit all that in. So now I'm on to the third letter of the alphabet, and then I realized I was making it like too large, like, because like we don't want it to take too much space. Simply because I'm just trying to make sure there's enough space to actually like build something inside while also like leaving enough room for all the other letters. Okay, so now I'm on to D. How am I supposed to do this? Okay, I'm gonna go like around the same like format as I did for C, and then I slowly don't realize that I am building the D the wrong way until after I built it, and then I realized it's literally the same like half a circle. I could have just easily done that if I had just realized which was the right way for a D, but it's fine. Anyways, now onto the E to make sure that like there's no awkward like single square ones. 'Cause I feel like it's difficult to build with like only one square inside your thing. I mean, yes, that is very much giving the vibes. We need at least like a 2 by 2 square, not a 1 by 2 or whatever. Cause like that's like not enough room to build anything in Bloxburg. Anyways, on another note, I'm so sorry I haven't really been uploading. I've noticed that like when I first revived my channel back in December during winter break, I was uploading like once a day or at least multiple times a week, and then now I'm uploading like once every 2 weeks or something. I don't know. But it's cause like I've been super busy lately. And I feel like everyone has with like school and everything. Anyways, so now we're doing the letter G, trying to make it look like good, but I feel like the letter G is just straight up difficult to build in Bloxburg. Now I'm making the road to make sure I still have enough room, like in between all the buildings, just so like I have a road. And it doesn't like have an awkward 2 by 2 road. Anyways, so now I'm building the next row, which is H, like HIJKL. I don't know how much I do it until. Oh my god, I had an idea. I could like maybe make each letter inspired off of a like type of building in that starts with the same letter. So like A would be an apothecary, and then B could be a bakery, C could be a cafe, which is kind of like a bit too similar to a bakery, anyways. And yeah, something like that. And like H could be like a hotel or a hospital. I feel like H as a hotel would be so cute, but I don't know if that's really the vibe. Especially because it's gonna be like difficult to think of words that start with like I or G or something. And even if you could, like, a lot of them might end up being like too similar. Like the B and C, which would be bakery and cafe. Those are like a bit too similar. Anyways, I ended up making the next road slightly thin into a something by three. I'm not sure how long the road's gonna be, but it's a something by three instead of a something by four. had to put that little break in between so people could actually like, get around through the city without like having to go all the way around. Easy transportation is key. JK. Okay, how am I going to decorate the K is the real question. So that's a next video problem, not a today problem. Actually, by today I mean like a whole bunch of weeks ago. This was filmed ages ago, but like I'm just not getting to doing voiceovers. Hopefully I'll finish editing soonish and then upload it. HIJKL. Okay, so I end up going to L on this line. Then we're gonna add another road. Now we're on to M. What would M be? I think M could be like a museum if I were to do that, but I feel like that's a bit too difficult, so I might just make like ABC all like houses and then like I don't know, D a small little shop or something like that. I don't know. I might just like make some of the too small, like too thin ones into apartments or something. I'm not really sure yet because I feel like it's too difficult. Like make everything based off of a letter. And then I realized this is a bit too large, like the letter N. Now I had to like trim it ever so slightly. That looks ugly and I had to redo that flooring. I hate how like it just won't be perfect. Takes a lot of practice and effort. It's like a bit squiggly over there, but it's fine. We will have another row of road to fix that up soon. I feel like O is a really easy one, like fun and easy one to build because it's just a circle. And P, I feel like it looks too small and weird. It kind of looks like a shoe, or maybe like a weirdly shaped R. So I like change it. I feel like that still looks iffy. It's fine. Like I feel like we're gonna have to make this work. Yeah, it's probably the best you're getting for a P, and and then it's a Q. Q is awfully similar to the O. I think the O and the Q like ended up taking the most amount of space out of all the letters. But I mean, it makes sense. Like circular buildings are difficult to build in blocks. Well, not difficult. They just take up a lot more room than the average like square build. I feel like that L will definitely make a perfect like building because I feel like we see a lot of like L-shaped houses and cafes and whatever inside of Bloxburg, so the L could be just about anything. That's like right above the Q. But now I'm afraid that I will not have enough room for the remaining letters. How many letters do we have? On P Q R S T U V W X Y and Z. So that's 9 letters. I don't know if this is enough room for that. I ended up spending a lot of time trying to build the S. This was probably a whole like hour and a half of building total, and I've shrinked it. I was gonna say trimmed, and then I was gonna say shrink, and then I said freaking shrim. I don't even think that's a word, but like I trimmed it down to 10 minutes. So yeah. And I worked past the S and then I made the T and then the U. I feel like it's really easy to make all these and then I realized that there's like so many more letters left, like missing letters, that I don't have enough room for, so I have to end up shrinking these letters to be smaller and more spacious. I'll have to be considerate of the amount of space we have left. I mean, yes, having these letters be this gigantic will allow me to have maximum amount of space to build inside. I don't think I'm going to want to buy another plot just so I can finish like the remaining like 3 letters or something. Also it'll look awkward if I have just this plot loaded out. So I'm gonna have to rebuild the S and the T and possibly the U because I need to do X, Y, and Z. Z, Z, whatever you want to say, depending on if like you speak French or if you're more like the American kind of English. I don't know. So now I'm like shrinking these letters by a lot. These don't really have much room inside, so like I might maybe end up combining two of the letters into one building, or maybe I might use like multiple floors or basements to like give them more space to work with. Like I said, there's gonna be three remaining letters: X, Y, and Z.
To be honest, this part probably took me the longest. It probably took like 10 minutes real time. Especially because I kept like rebuilding and re-deleting it, and like I'm pretty sure even after the video ended, I ended up redoing it again. So it's gonna be a surprise in the next one, kinda, not really. But now we have X and Y done, and I really start to struggle with Z because like it's shaped differently. Especially because I want the Z to be like even and perfect. And for some reason, I just can't remember how to like build a Z in Bloxburg while I make this video. I struggle with it so much. Probably took me like 10 minutes real time. Instead, you're getting it in like a minute or two. So yeah. I'm redoing the U to be smaller. I'm definitely gonna be combining like a couple of those letters into like one building or something. Anyways, I think that's gonna be the video for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Bye.